Welcome back to the course. Now we are going to dive into one of the favorite techniques of me and Robin, which is called the fourth grader. Let's dive right into what it is and how we can use it in our prompts to get better outputs. Let's dive right into it. Now, the fourth grader, what is it? Well, it's us asking ChatGPT to simplify complex concepts for easy understanding. Why are we using it? Well, to make complex ideas accessible to all levels of expertise. So if you're having something that are super complex, maybe an article or blog post or whatever it might be, you can ask ChatGPT to explain it to you as you were a fourth grader. When are we using this? When we are talking to a diverse audience to ensure clear and easy to understand information for everyone. So if you're having an audience, maybe you're having a speech and you know that the levels of expertise is everything from beginner to intermediate to advanced, then you can definitely use this technique to have your speech written in an easy to understand style. Well, how are we using this technique? Well, by asking ChatGPT to simplify a concept as you were a child. Let's dive right into ChatGPT and have a look at the fourth grader technique. All right, so here we are in ChatGPT. Now, let me just paste this in. Describe the Pomodoro technique and its benefits for time management. Let's have a look at the answer without using this prompt technique. Now, skimming through this by not using the fourth grader technique here, describe the Pomodoro technique and its benefits for time management. The Pomodoro technique is a time management method developed by, and then it's really simple language already. Choose a task, set a timer, work on the task. It's really breaking down really good here from ChatGPT. But let's have a look at this version compared to explain it to a fourth grader. And let's see if it does a better job explaining this concept for a fourth grader. Wow, I'm so amazed with ChatGPT. Look at this. First of all, we're getting background history, all of that, and then we're getting a pretty lengthy text, I would say. Even though, as I mentioned before, it's pretty simple outlaid, I like how it is. But if you're having a concept that are super complex, then I would definitely prefer this answer instead. So I just wrote, explain it to a fourth grader, and it says, sure, let's simplify it a bit. The Pomodoro technique is like a fun game to help you finish your homework or any task faster. Here's how to play it. And you can see it's in 5 points. It's super short and condensed. The information is so easy to just consume. So if you're having lengthy articles, you're having lengthy homework, or you're having assignments that are super complex, or a subject that you don't understand at all, try this technique. Let's go over another example so you can really see how powerful the fourth grader technique is and why it's mine and Robin's favorite of all techniques. So this time we have discussed the benefits of setting SMART goals for personal growth. Let's see what output we're getting here. So, discuss the benefits of setting SMART goals for personal growth. This is the text that we are getting. It's really good, well done by ChatGPT, but it's pretty lengthy and it's pretty complicated if you have never read anything about this. So if this is a new concept for you, it can be hard to really read through here and understand what it's about. So let's simplify it by asking, explain it to a fourth grader, and let's see what output we're getting now. So let's just read out here. So the first one, before we asked for as a fourth grader, we had specific. When goals are specific, they provide a clear direction. This means you know exactly what you need to do to achieve the goal. For instance, instead of saying I want to read more, a specific goal would be I would read 1 book per month. This clear direction can make it easier to stay motivated and to recognize when you achieve your goal. This is pretty clear, I would say. Let's have a look at what the prompt "explain it to a fourth grader" would say on specific. So specific, once again, this means your goal should tell exactly what you want to do. Instead of saying "I want to be better at math," a specific goal would be "I want to learn my multiplication tables up to 10." So it was pretty similar here, I would say, but as you can see in the beginning, it's really dancing down all of this text. It's pretty lengthy, I would say, to just one sentence. So if you're having complex information, maybe you are studying for a new job, maybe you're studying in school, whatever it might be, it can be about marketing concepts. So if you would like to understand SEO better or whatever it might be, if you're having something that is super complex for you, information that you have never read about or you don't know anything about, then just write in "explain it to a fourth grader" and you will get a more condensed explanation. It will be much easier for you to consume the information and to remember the information. So use the fourth grader technique when you're having something that are complex for you to learn. See you in the next video.